everyone, it is me, it's Cheryl with JJ Bean Designs, and I am so excited to be here tonight because I get to talk about something that I am just learning about and excited to learn about and can't wait to teach you guys about it. So, as you guys all know, if you don't, I am in New Hampshire. When you guys come on, please tell me where you are watching from, and also, I'd like to know where you saw the video, where you heard I was going to be on tonight, because I found out some people have been sharing this, and I'd really love to give some props to the people that are giving me props by sending my videos out there. Also, if you're going to watch this on replay, please put #replay so that I know that you are watching this after the fact. I do like to know that my videos are getting out there even after I'm done. So, alrighty. So, a little bit about what's going to happen tonight. So, first of all, let me fix something. I have something going on my screen, and I apologize, guys. I just couldn't see stuff because of it. All right, so I am super, super excited tonight. So why am I excited tonight? Because I am going to be using Ritique It. If you guys are not sure about what Ritique It is, this is why you're on tonight. And Catherine said, I'll review on replay. Thanks, Catherine. I appreciate it. Hey, and just to let you guys know, as we're going on tonight, Retique It is on tonight. So any questions that I can't answer, they can answer for you. All right, guys? So let me give you a little background. I was sitting there and I was watching some videos online because, yes, I watch other people painting all the time. And I saw one of the retailers for Retique It talking about Retique It. And they were like, oh yeah, you can make anything wood. You can make anything wood. And I was like, yeah, this can't happen. I don't know what he's talking about. So I decided to go ahead and buy some and try it. So Joyce real quick says, hello from Colorado. I was invited on the Retique It group. Awesome. Awesome. Nice to see you on here. So I decided to buy it and try it. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to give it a shot and see how it works. I had this desk that was like glass on the top. The laminate was like glass. So I was like, yeah, let me give it a shot. We'll see how it works. I painted the top of it with this Retique It. And whoa, let me tell you, it works. Not only does it works amazing. Blew my mind. Blew my mind. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start carrying this product because of it. Deanna Osborne said, I've seen this product online as well and doubted, so I'm glad to see you doing it. Deanna, I am actually going to take this ugly, ugly table and we're going to paint it. We're going to paint it. Hello from Utah. Hello from New Hampshire. All right, so real quick, a little bit about Retique It. And just to let you guys know, I'm still somewhat new to it too, so I'm learning, and that's why they're on here to help me with this. Hello in Idaho. Hello, hello, hello. All right. So Retique It is literally just like paint, except it's got wood in it. So what happens is you're just going to paint it on. We're actually going to do 2 coats tonight, guys. So we're going to paint it on. We're going to do the first coat. And then on the second coat, we're going to do the wood graining and go from there. And am I going to be, Joe, I want to know, am I going to be using a wood graining tool today? Yes, I am. I am going to use a wood graining tool. Hey, Lynn in Nebraska. I have my wood graining tool only because this is what I've always had. Ritikit has an amazing wood graining tool that I am going to be carrying, by the way. I just don't have it in yet. Our stuff comes in Wednesday. Like, it's going to be like Santa Claus for me. Like, Santa came, you know, Ritikit's at my door. Ritikit's going to be there. We're going to be putting it out, getting it on the website. I'll have it in the store. And I'm going to keep doing Ritikit videos, too, so you guys can see all the neat things we can do. All right, so, again, I'm going to go back to what we were doing here. So on this table, I don't know if you guys can see this, and I'll lower the camera here in a minute after I go over the actual Retique It and kind of explain to you what we're going to do. The Retique It does have actual wood particles in there, and we can just paint it on. It does feel like wood. It is stainable. It is paintable. But why would you want to paint it when you can just stain it and it looks like wood, right? Yes. Oh, Retique It just said my stuff will be here tomorrow. Whoop, whoop. I have so many different projects I want to try with this thing. I have somebody that wants to do their cabinets in it. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. So it is paintable, it's stainable. It comes in many different wood colors. So there's a light wood, there's a pine, there's a dark wood, there is a bleached wood, which I have that one as well. And there is, oh, I can't even describe. So Ritika, tell me, how many colors are there? Now that is on their liquid wood. They also have a newer product out, which is not what we're going to use tonight, but I'll do another video on it when I get the stuff in. And it's actually wood and stain. So it's the liquid wood and the stain in one. And like, who doesn't want to knock out steps, right? Come on now, helps you get all your stuff done. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to use this, we're going to wood grain it, and we're going to stain it. So just to let you know, I'm going to have to use my blow dryer tonight. Typically it's a 2-hour dry time between coats, but we're going to blow dry it between coats because I want to get you guys to be able to see everything that this awesome, awesome product does. All right, are you ready for this? So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to lower this camera just a little bit. Actually, I'm probably going to back it up a little bit. So I'm going to step away from the camera real quick. I just would rather you guys see, I tell people this all the time, I'd rather you see what I'm painting and not me. So, hey Cheryl. Cheryl, one of my regulars is on here. All right, so first thing we're going to do is I am going to be putting on gloves because I like to paint with gloves when I'm doing this stuff. So my camera is a little too far from me for this blind girl. Sorry. So Ritique It, it will be answering questions as I go, and I apologize. I will go back and respond to everybody as well and say hello. I love when people come on and chit chat. All right, so this is where I'm actually going to poll you guys. Should I use the dark wood or the bleached wood? So now what's the difference? The dark wood is something that, for like the espresso stain, I do have an espresso stain that I'm gonna use. And the bleach wood as well with the espresso stain would just kind of give it that washed out look as well. So it's made to actually have that bleached driftwood look. Or how about I do dark wood on one side and bleached on the other side? This is a folding table. In case you guys are wondering, this table, it was funny because I was just talking to my daughter and this is actually the table. I've had this for probably good 15, 20 years. There's so much paint on this thing, it's crazy. So what did I do to prep this? It's really, really important, guys. Just like with your furniture, anything you paint or do work on, you always want to prep. The first thing I did, and I know it's going to sound silly, but I sanded the top because there was so much paint, like globs on here. I didn't want the globs to come through. So I sanded the top to kind of get it as even as I could. I can still feel like little pieces, so it's not going to be a perfect grain on here, but I'm okay with that. Then I took a cleaner and I cleaned it very, very well, scrubbed it, and then washed the cleaner off and then let it dry so that I have a nice clean, as scrape-free, I guess you could say, table as I could possibly have. So that's how we started. Anytime you're going to do any type of project, you always want to prep your stuff first, because if you don't prep your stuff properly, your paint or whatever it is not going to stick. All right, so this is the smaller can. It comes in the 8 ounce, the 16 ounce, and then I believe another larger size. I have this 8 ounce, and this is the dark wood. Now, whenever you use this, you have to stir it very well because it has real wood in here. So can you see how it comes out? Looks like pudding or really, really thick chocolate milk, right? So I'm going to stir this really, really well. I want to make sure all those wood particles are in there and coming onto the table very, very well. So I just buy these popsicle sticks at the store, and I use these to mix my paints. I use this to mix my wood. Well, now I use it to mix my wood. And, all right, so now we have that. And then we are going to be using, I'm going to be using this Purdy brush. I do have other brushes, but I've decided I want to use this one because you typically want to wash between coats. I don't want to have to worry about washing between coats, so if it destroys one of my brushes, I'd rather destroy one of my cheaper ones. All right, you guys ready for this? We are literally just painting it on. Do you guys see this? We're just painting it on. And I'm only going to go up to the folding center because I'm going to do the other side in the bleach. So I'm painting this on. It goes on super smooth. It has a great coverage. I know that's what somebody's probably going to ask. What kind of coverage does it have? It has a great coverage. And it actually dries fairly quickly. It fully cures, basically dries within the 2 hours. but it does dry fairly quickly as you're working with it. You can actually feel it starting to dry. I'm actually going to come around the front, guys, because I want to get this front area. Nobody likes a table that's not completed right? So, I'm curious, has anybody else that is on here tried this before? I know there's a few of the retailers on here too for Retique It. If you are on here, please say hi and feel welcome to answer any questions and help people out. I would really appreciate it. Also, when you do, when we get through this, you'll see how this works. In the links up at the top is actually the link to the Retique It group, where if you join that, you can get so many different ideas. That's actually where I went first to try and learn some ideas on what we could do, and it was mind-blowing to me, mind-blowing. So the link to that group is in the top. And so like I said, I do have some paint still like stuck on this thing. So I will have some grooves in here. I'm not hoping that it just looks like knots, just little knots in there. Sue is anxious to try this. Sue, I can't wait for you to try this either. Sue is actually one of my best friends, and every time I try something new, she's my biggest fan to help me try it out. So don't worry, Sue, we're gonna do this together. We'll do one together, how's that? All right, so we're getting to the back end of this one. And if you're just coming on, what we are doing is we are using Ritique It liquid wood, and we are taking this plastic folding table that has been absolutely destroyed by me because I paint on it. I do, if any of you guys have done any of my glass tutorials with me, you know, you see this thing with like usually tablecloths over it. So this thing has gone through everything. When I used to own a bartending waitressing service, this was the bar before I painted on it because it was high enough. It goes up pretty high. So this would be the bar, the portable bar that I would take with me. This thing's gone. It has a lot of history. A lot of history. We don't want to give it up. We want to keep it going, right? All right, so I have my first coat on there. But because I want to show you guys the wood graining, then the staining, I'm going to blow dry this. So I apologize when you guys hear this. But in order for us to get to what we want to do with this, that's what we got to do. All right, so you guys ready? That was hilarious. I hit the wrong button. So again, if you guys just came on, let us know where you're watching from. Let me know how you heard about the video, because I know a lot of people have been sharing it, and I'd really love to give some props out to the people that have been sharing the video and letting us know we're going to be on. If you're watching this after the live, please put #replay so that I know that these videos are still being watched. I was sitting there working on this today, like thinking about it, and I'm like, wow, what could I actually paint with this? Something different, right? So I'm like, well, it goes on glass. Goes on glass, goes on plastic, goes on laminate. This is actually, I originally looked at it for laminate because I was like, well, you know, if I could use this on laminate, then that would just open up a whole new world for me with furniture that I'm doing, right? Sorry guys, I feel like I'm like yelling and yelling over this thing. But it's the only way for me to get this dry. I don't know if you guys can see this, how it's drying. As it's drying, you can actually see almost like a wood particle look so that it has it in there. All right, so the one thing about the stain, now when we do go to stain this, it does work with just about every stain as long as it's not a penetrating stain. Like Minwax is a penetrating stain, so you don't want to use Minwax on it. You can use Varathane, Dixie Belle stains. Actually, Ritique It has a really nice stain. They have a Java that I've been using that I really love. You can use all those different stains, you just can't use a penetrating stain. I'm trying to see if this is, I have on my gloves, so of course I can't feel anything. Can the wooden stain be used with a spray applicator? I'm going to leave that for you guys, Ritique It. Can it be used with a sprayer? Wow, this is amazing. It's like it already has this. Yes, carry a full line of water-based stains. And yes, it can be sprayed. Whoop, whoop. Some of my girls and guys out there that are using sprayers just got super, super happy on that one. All right, we got in there. Sorry guys for the loudness. It's the only way to get this to the point that we need to get that second coat on. Then again, those of you who do crafts with me, you guys see me do this all the time. I'm always blow drying stuff. Blow drying, heat gunning. So I was thinking, how cool would it be if you were able to take like a laminate surface, put the Retique It liquid wood on, then the wood you bend. Even better, you know what Retique It is awesome for? All you people out there using the molds and making your resin molds, you could paint Retique It over the resin molds and then stain them. So you've always wondered about putting the molds on wood because they're resin and you can't stain them. This allows you to stain your molds while you're on your furniture. All right, I'm just trying to get these sides, and then I have a little more wetness over here, and then we're going to be good to go. All right, how's that? Whew, I don't have to yell anymore. All right, you guys ready for this? This is the fun stuff. All right, so now I'm gonna put a second coat of the Retique It on, and I'm actually gonna use the same one. It didn't do bad with my brush. Just to let you guys know, my brush did awesome. You do use a synthetic brush though, don't use a natural bristle brush, I can't talk. And we're gonna paint this second coat. Can you guys see how that goes on? By the way, this is water-based. Low VOCs, there's hardly any smell to this, so you don't have to worry about those smells that are coming up. I paint in my house, so those of you guys that know me know that I have a workshop in my house. We're there now. It was actually my husband's garage, and I kind of took it over. So now he has a shed, and I have a garage. He even built this section for me, because he's an awesome man. He's an awesome, awesome guy. We love him. Our family is lucky to have him. All right, so before this starts to dry, I'm actually going to go ahead and do a little bit of wood graining. Oh, actually, you know what? I think that I'm good with it. I'm gonna paint the rest of it so we could wood grain all at once. How's that? I'm just gonna push it through because I hate to tell you guys this, but I'm gonna have to hit the blow dryer again in order to stain this, but you guys, it's mind-blowing to me. Like, all I can see is wood underneath this. Like, it literally looks like wood on this table. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show a before and after so you guys can see either side what it looked like before, what it looked like after. I want to do these sides again in the front. Sorry guys, I'm going to pop around the front here so I can kind of a little bit aside. All right, so now we have our coats on here. I'm going to start with my wood graining tool. Guys, you don't have to be perfect with wood graining tool. If you've ever used one before, If you haven't, I mean, let me explain to you. People get afraid of them because they're like, well, what do I do? How do I do this? First of all, you don't push down. You literally are gonna let the tool do the work for you. You're just gonna kind of rock it to get those grains. But just let the tool work from you. Don't push into the whatever it is that you're pulling it on. Okay, so I'm gonna pull it. And then see how I rock it? So what it does is it gives the grain. I have to get my towels because I left them over there. I do wipe mine off in between because the stuff does get inside of it. And then again, you want to do it. And now it's giving that wood. You guys, this wood grain is insane. Wait until you guys see this. It's like mind-blowing to me. This thing is gonna literally look like wood when we're done. Literally look like wood. Might need to bring the camera. Yes, so before I blow dry it, I will bring the camera closer for you guys to see that. But I think we have a suggestion of bringing it closer now, so let me do that. Let me see if I can get this. What? My thing just got stuck on there. All right, can you guys see a little bit better now? How's that? You don't need to see me, you just need to see this. All right, you ready? I'm gonna go for the next one. I'm actually gonna come from the other direction because I feel like I'm pulling the same way from both sides. I usually alternate so that I don't do that because I tend to do that. Now, as far as the sides, I don't mind that it's not gonna have actual graining on the sides, but what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take my camera off, my phone off the holder real quick so that you guys can see this. All right, can you guys see? Let me see if I can get this closer. I'm gonna take this off of here, so bear with me, guys, all right? You're gonna see my hands in the camera for a second because it goes on my stand. All right, can you guys see the wood graining that is coming through? And that's while it's wet. Look at all that wood graining, right? This stuff's awesome. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this back on. I'm gonna bring this back down. And guys, I'm absolutely gonna be blow drying, so bear with me because I have to blow dry again. All right. If you guys just came on, we're using some Retique It tonight, and it's a new product for me. Not a new product it's been around. Ritique It, you want to tell us how long you've been around and you know, just a little bit about it, maybe in the comments that we can share. I know that we are going to be carrying it. Our stuff comes in tomorrow. Yay! I'm so excited. So excited. They don't just carry liquid wood either. So just to let you know, guys, they have stains. They actually have a paint line that, yes, you guys that know me know this is hard for me to say, but I'm gonna try it. I definitely want to try it. They have a paint line. They have a poly that is supposed to be amazing. I heard that, and I haven't tried it yet, that they have a resin, a pour, that is supposed to be like probably one of the best that there is. Can you guys see how well that's drying? Like that frame that's on there? Hey! Hey, it's Dolores! Hello, Dolores! Dolores is my buddy. I did a glass painting event and Dolores won one of my glass painting kits. I am blown away by how this looks. Like, guys, this was a cheap plastic table and now it's not. It's gorgeous. And this isn't even stained yet. Imagine what's going to happen when it gets stained. Just wanted to check it. It's hard to check with my gloves. Yes, Ritique It just said it's their water-based epoxy. That I want to try. So, I've been watching things about epoxies that I cannot wait to do. You take the epoxy and you add just a very tiny bit of paint to tint it, and you do a poured epoxy top. I can't even imagine what it looks like. You do it in layers, and it creates this dimension. That might be a project we all do on maybe on video together. What do you think about that? All right, got just a little bit longer, guys. I apologize. I know that the blow dryer is really bad, but if you just came on, it does take 2 hours typically for this to dry, but we're forcing it with a blow dryer. If I wasn't on with you guys, I would be giving it the 2 hours, because for me, I just want to make it work the way it's supposed to work. But because we're on here, I want to make sure that we can do what we need to do. Probably a silly question, but I'm going to be refinishing my kitchen. Could you... I can't see the rest of Joe's comment. Hopefully Ritique It can. If it's talking about doing your cabinets, yes, you can do your cabinets. All right, guys. I don't know about you guys, but this is mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing, right? Look at this. So I'm going to go ahead. I want to close this up because I don't want to have my Retique It dry out on me. And then we all know what I do with all of my brushes. And if you guys don't do this, when you're painting, when you're using paint, typically this I would normally have like a water with me so that absorbs it. By the way, they're washable. Your brushes can be washed with soap and water. They don't need anything else. It's a water-based, low VOC, so you can use soap and water on them. But until I can get up there to wash them, I put them in saran wrap, keeps them nice, and that word everybody hates, but moist, so that I can make sure that everything doesn't dry on it. And then Joe said, have you done anything contemporary? I'm not sure if that's for me or Jessica, who just answered you. All right, guys, so we have our wood graining down. So beautiful. I'm actually going to use the no pain gel stain, and I grabbed the walnut, but it's not the walnut that I want. I actually want the espresso. I'm going to use the no pain gel stain only because I just have a thing about it. I love it. So I'm going to pop this open. I'm not going to bring the camera up yet because I want you guys to see me put this on and then see me wipe it back. One of the reasons I'm using the no pain gel stain is besides the reason that I love the color, it also takes very quickly, so I don't have to leave it on there too long, so I can kind of get you guys to see. All right, so I use a chip brush to put on my stain, or I'll use a sponge brush, or sometimes I'll actually use t-shirt. All right, so I'm just going to put the stain over this. And I'm going to go ahead and brush that on. Now this is the espresso, the dark, because I really wanted a dark finish on this side. The other side I'm going to probably do in a different color. It's just my demo table anyway, so who cares if it's two different colors, right? All right. All right. So I see everybody on here making comments. That's awesome. Guys, I hope you guys are just as excited as I am about this product. This is, so, and I do have to say, and it's not just because they're on here, I have to tell you, my experience of dealing with this company has been top-notch. Seriously, top-notch. I can't even, that makes me want to carry products. So when I have a lot of companies that'll reach out to me and ask me about, oh, will you try this? I had 2 paint companies today, actually. Will you try this product? Will you do this product? Let us know what you think about it. Will you do a live with this product? I honestly, I always gauge, so in my life, my personal life, I gauge the people I'm friends with by how my stepson Vinny is with them. Those of you guys who are new to my page, everybody else knows this. I have my stepson, he is autistic and has cerebral palsy, and he loves everybody, wants to be friends with everybody, and I judge what people I keep in my life by how they are with him. So I judge my business by how the home office treats myself or other people, and this is a top-notch company, so that makes me want to carry their stuff. All right, you guys ready? I'm going to start wiping this back. We're going to start where we started first. Oh, this is gorgeous. So when you wiping back your stain, try and go in the direction of the wood grain. You never want to go outside of the direction of the wood grain. I use shop towels to wipe it back. Nothing else, nothing special. Guys, can you see this? How insane is this? This is mind-blowing to me. All right, ditch that one. Let's use another one. How cool is this, guys? Hey, if you guys are liking the way this is coming out, do me a favor, throw some hearts up there. Throw some likes. Let me see how you guys think about this. Guys, look at that. That is amazing. An old plastic table, and then this is what we get out of it. An old plastic table with tons and tons of paint on it, because it is my painting. Wow. I am absolutely mind blown. I did notice a couple new people came on, so just to let you guys know, we've been using Retique It tonight. We took my old white painted table full of paint, and we absolutely just put this awesome wood grain with Ritique It liquid wood and some stain. So we did 2 coats of the Retique It. We used a wood graining tool, which I hope you guys are all not afraid to use this. I gotta go with my next towel. So we used a wood graining tool, and then go from here. It is incredible, Sue. Isn't it awesome? Deanna, crazy, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy. And listen, this is just the tip of the iceberg of the things you can do. In the comments, in the description is the link to the Retique It group, where you can learn all other things that they can do too. This is insane, guys. Look at this. Now, if I wanted this a little darker, which is what I did with my other piece, I just put another coat of stain on once this stain dried. And then it gave me a darker graduated piece. Guys, this is crazy, right? Crazy, crazy. So the one thing I didn't do is the sides here. So because I'm on to show you guys the whole thing. So I gotta paint these sides real quick. And just like the rest of it, it stains awesome. All right, I'm gonna come up in front. Sorry guys if I get my head in the way. More people have seen the crown of my head from painting. All right. Oh my gosh, I have so many ideas for this now. Isn't this awesome? All right, so I am going to put this stuff down real quick. And then look it, guys. So I'm gonna pan over so you guys can see. Let me close up all the stain. So you don't want to leave my stain open so it dries out. All right, I'm gonna pan over so you guys can see what this looked like originally, right? So this is what we just did. That's what it looked like. And that's what we just did. How crazy, crazy is that? So I'm gonna pop this up just a little bit, guys, so I can chit chat with you, right? How awesome. Joyce, thank you very much for answering people as well. Everybody that was on here that helped with answers for people that had questions. This is mind-blowing to me, mind-blowing. Tomorrow our stuff comes in. Our stuff will be on the website, so if you don't live local, you can purchase through the website. It'll be in the store at Junction 71 as well, hopefully for opening on Wednesday. If not, definitely Thursday, guys. I might have to get it into the system and everything first. But this is crazy. Let me back this up so you guys can get a full look again of what we just did. What? Look at that. Look at that difference. Look at this difference. So like, I need to bend down because you can't see me, right? So this was the Retique It we just did. This is the ugly painted plastic table, and this is what it did. Amazing, right? Let me see. Cheryl said dangerous. Yes. Yes, it is dangerous because you can do so many things with it. So many awesome things with it. All right, everybody. I'm going to come around the front here just so I can chit-chat a little bit. All right, first of all, I want to thank Ritique It. You guys can see my ceiling. Thank Ritique It for coming on and answering all the questions. Any other things that I wasn't able to answer, I am going to come back and answer people. And if you just came on, we actually just finished what we're doing. Go ahead and watch from the beginning. Make sure you hit hashtag replay. In the top, in the description, is the link to the page, or the group, that you can get all different ideas. And Deanna, how long does it hold up? So this right here, I am going to put a sealer on the top of it. I'm going to put a top coat. I'm not sure which one yet. I'll probably put a satin top coat on it. But you just like when you do wood. It's just like when you do wood. You're going to top coat it. You never would just leave wood raw, right? So you're going to top coat it, and it's wipeable, however you want to do it. So yeah, and like Jessica said, easy cleaning, easy cleaning. All right, everyone, don't forget to follow the group in the description. Also, guys, I'm only going to right now carry the liquid wood. I'm hopefully going to bring on the rest of the line slowly but surely. If you guys see something from Retique It that you want, do me a favor when you go to their page, look for their local retailer. Try and buy from your local retailer first. If you can't get it from your local retailer, let me know, and I can hook you up with somebody that can help you, okay? But I love this product. Absolutely love this product. You guys are going to see way more of this coming from me. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful evening, and thank you for taking your time out of your night to spend with me. Talk to you later.